I never liked the idea of specialization, picking up one narrow path and spend my whole life within this line of work. This is one of the most depressing thoughts for me. I'm curious by nature, and I believe all human beings are the same. I want to learn everything. Learning became an enjoyable activity for me, and an end on itself. But most people disagree with this idea. They call curious people, like me, jack of all trades, master of none. But if you stop listening to them and go to the real world, you will find many successful people sharing the same traits, curious and perpetual learners, with a wide range of skills they develop through their career that help them produce great work. One of these people is Garry, the president of Y Combinator. Recently, I've come across one of his videos where he discussed this idea. Without hesitation, this is one of the best YouTube videos I've ever watched in my life. Let's watch the video together. It's only 2 minutes long. After watching it, let me know what's your thoughts in the comments.
The other thing that I found very interesting, and like the people in this room, I think if you're looking for a job, you're working on your resume, as I was when I was taking this class 20 years ago, you're going to find that people and recruiters and companies and basically the world is going to want you to be this little washer. They want you to be junior back-end, Redis engineer or something. It's like very, very specific. And then the reality that I've learned over time, especially if you want to start a company, is that you are not a tiny washer in a machine. You should be everything. You should not define yourself just because the machine wants you to be an interchangeable part in the machine does not mean that you should be that. This is a real knife, actually. Do everything. Like the whole point of this is like, do everything. Don't box yourself in. I just bought one of these on eBay for $4,700. It's a real knife. It's called a Wenger Giant knife. Guess how much a commodity like Wenger pocket knife is? It's literally like you can go to Walmart and buy one for probably $3. So, it's like more than 1,000 times more valuable to be able to do many, many things. And that was the thing that was most useful for me, especially if you want to start a company. And you don't have to be the best at all of these things. People who are non-technical always ask me, oh, how do I get started? I'm like, oh, you should probably learn to code. I'm not saying you need to become the person who codes it. It means that because you could be the super knife, that you are so smart, you can learn anything. Maybe this is all that time in the bookstore that I learned. Like, you can learn anything. And because of that, you will be far better at hiring. Remember that OODA loop. You will be able to get better, better customers. You will be able to speak their language. The more you know, the more capable you are as a super knife, the more likely you will succeed.